coffee corner in Santee. We're going to Jacumba Hot Springs and Spa, a small place about an hour and 10 minutes east of Santee, California. And this is Michaela. Hi, Michaela.
Hello.
All right. She works here at the coffee corner, part of the Parks family. They own the place. They're super biker friendly. They love when people come in. I can't get Dwayne. He will not let me. There's Dwayne. There's Dwayne. Anyway, he owns the place with his family. We're looking forward to it. And what's so cool about this place that we're going to is the 5th annual overnighter to Jacumba Hot Springs and to Jacumba Hot Springs and Spa. And I'm not drinking yet. They're trying to revive the town. They remodeled this place. I used to go in my early 20s, and it really is a super cool place in the middle of nowhere. You'll see it when we get there, but if you want to book a room, hey, look at that. Do that again.
Motor oil.
That's not the 2 fingers he gave me a minute ago.
Pull it right up to the exit. We couldn't get out of the exit in the car. And then it got too
I don't do caffeine either. Trust me.
Thank you.
Trust me. Would you? Just do one sip.
We got a newbie to the group. How are you?
Hi.
I didn't even ask her if she wanted to be on camera. Is that okay?
Okay.
You're gonna be on YouTube.
Wow.
And I've got a whopping 53 subscribers, so I'm retiring in 220 years. All right, this is the crew, the Jacumba crew, some new riders, some friends that go with us all the time. Can't wait. We're gonna hit the road here momentarily. What was that?
Let's get going.
I guess we will. And on that note, we hit the 52 east to the 67 south just for a few miles. Most of the ride is what you see here, which is the 8 freeway east until we hit Buckman Springs Road in Campo, California, about 41 miles east of Santee. You can see here, though, that it kind of takes you back in time. I really love the rustic feel as you ride through this area. And from Buckman Springs Road out to Boulevard, that's about another 21.2 miles. The weather was just about perfect. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't cold. The winds were about moderate, and we had about 25 to 30 riders cruising out to Jacumba. What a great day to ride. So we're on the last leg of the trip here. It's only about 7 or 8 miles from Boulevard to Jacumba Hot Springs and Spa. You'll notice I'm tilting the camera right. That's to make a point. That is the border fence. Most of you are going, yeah, duh. I had to have a friend tell me that 5 years ago. I literally said, what's that fence for? I ain't too good with geography. Anyway, you're going to see we're rolling into Jacumba Hot Springs. What a charming little town. If you haven't been, you really should visit. So the first order of business was to unpack the bikes, go in and check into the rooms, and then as you'll see here in just a minute as we enter the Jacumba Hot Springs and Spa, of course, it's time to have a beer or two. Now remember, the bikes are safely tucked away. We're done riding for the day. Taking like 5 minutes to see the top. Taking some beer. Nice. I guess my buddy Guns had the bonus plan somehow because the rest of us just had beer, but that's okay. So you can see we're taking a hike here. Where we're going is a place recommended by my buddy Joe Nelson and another buddy of mine, Dean, who actually knows the owner of the property and got permission for us to check it out. It's an abandoned train yard.
Are these old trains over here? You go inside and take people's pictures in the window.
Let's do it.
Don't be afraid. Come on in.
Trey.
So we are in an abandoned train, one of several here in Jacumba, California, and what do you think, man? It's kind of cool.
I think it must have been freaking hot in here. When people used to travel in this, they must have been dying of heat.
Well, I guess there wasn't AC back then, huh? How old are these trains, Dean?
Probably 1800s.
And you know the owner of the yard next door.
Yes.
So he owns this property.
He owns the property behind it, and it's strictly off the grid. He raised his whole family on it.
In like a little western town.
Yes.
And you know, this is one of those times in a video where I'd love to show you what we're talking about, but I don't have access. Maybe next time. What do you guys think? Is this kind of cool?
Yes. This is definitely some history right here.
I just wonder, is this like first class? Where are we
I
at?
assume that this was probably.
With a toilet and shower?
Yeah,
Probably.
first
Class.
Oh, is that what's back there?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go look at the
They had a
toilet.
stove here.
Let me show you the toilet.
They had a stove here. No, there's a shower.
Was this the crapper?
That was the crapper.
That's the crapper that's gone.
There's a shower there. This must have been a closet right here with the clothes rack. Look at.
See where
Is that what you're
the
saying?
clothes rack was? Yeah.
See?
Oh yeah, you guys are smart.
We need a
Stove right
stove right here.
I'm with smart people.
And Joe.
And Joe and Melissa. Joe said you guys did it on that chair. That's what he said. She said you did it on that chair.
Remember.
I don't know. This chair right here.
And reclaim a lot too.
Yeah.
All right, this is where we're staying the night, folks.
All right.
That's cool.
And this is actually, think of the early 1900s, where passengers would wave to their loved ones as they went on a trip. And it's like we're stepping back in time. It really is. And oh, well, there you go. Look at that. I didn't know it was nighttime. It's full moon on the train. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate that. Wow, that's awesome, huh?
Bad moon rising.
Wait. What is this?
Birth announcement.
Found an old newspaper from Wednesday, October 29th, 1952.
What are we walking towards now? We're leaving the train yard. What are we walking towards?
Jacumba was the first town when you come out of the valley. And at the top of the town, it was all entertainment. They had the hot springs as well as.
Hold on one second.
They had a
My own
bathhouse.
friends are heckling me. They're heckling me. All right, go ahead. So bathhouse what?
They have a bathhouse over here.
Truck making sure.
And then
we're
they had the
leaving.
biggest pond up here, a swimming hole that everybody went to. That's what I know
With the mineral springs.
with the minerals.
The mineral.
So stars used to come up here
Yep.
and get prostitutes.
Not that bathhouse.
What?
Not that kind of bathhouse.
How do you know?
Why are you
Were you
ruining
here?
the story?
Okay, fine. Maybe there were hookers.
You're kind of young to know what was going on in these bathhouses.
I have Google.
There was a sister community to Jacumba that she can tell you about over in Mexico.
Called Jacum.
Jacum.
You're not kidding.
No, people would go over there really
And they worked
easily.
on both sides.
I'm not buying this.
No,
And
it's
then they
100%
built-
true.
If you look where they have the border wall at the end of this road, you can almost see Jacum.
Because that's Mexico.
But then once
Jacum.
all the stupid legislation came through, they had to go through a bigger road.
So now
How
they'll have
dare
to
they?
Lexico to cross over, and it kind of killed this town and Jacum because you didn't have people going back and forth to work.
You just like saying that word.
Oh, that's an awesome.
You know, you can get a drink over there.
Come,
It's the
come.
Jacumba shot. It's the horchata and the.
I really wanted to make this a G-rated channel, but with Melissa here, that's just not possible. Bathhouses, prostitution.
Get the beehive, Clint.
So this is where you used to say.
Get the safe, Clint.
Not that kind of bathhouse.
Look at that old safe.
She says not that kind of bathhouse, but I'll bet people did the dirty in here. They were naughty. Did they do it in that corner? Did they do it over there?
This guy
Not
obviously
dirty
got
my
tired
butt.
of sweeping.
Yes, we're reenacting the 18 whatevers. Remember the animated feature Spare Parts? This is where this came from.
Oh, look at this shovel.
Modern art.
Again, G-rated YouTube channel, Motorcycle Monkey. And I got my friends going, holy, what the F is that?
You guys, we have to add something to this, you guys.
Well, we're here in this restaurant's legendary, Jay's Southern Cafe. Let's check it out. So while we're here at the Ride Club in Jacumba, why not check out this beautiful restaurant? What is your name, sir?
Jay.
So you own the place?
Yes.
I am hearing from some of my buddies who got to taste one rib earlier today that you're out of it. But I've heard stories that you only have enough ribs for like an hour or two. When people find out you made them, they're done.
Sometimes that's not how it goes.
Tell us what the top 3 things are.
Ribs, the smoked beef links, which we do have because it's really spicy but got a good flavor. We sell a lot of everything goes. Pulled pork, the fish, we sell a lot of fried.
What are your hours?
8 in the morning to 6. And we close early on Tuesdays. Tuesdays 8 to 2. And Wednesday through Saturday 8 to 6 unless we sell out.
What's up on Sundays?
Sundays I'm in church.
That right there is a good old-fashioned person right there. That's a good man.
Definitely.
Hey, so what's the phone number folks can reach you at so they can call ahead?
619-766-0053.
So after we were finished exploring Jacumba, when we got back to the hotel, I wanted to make sure that you met the man responsible for the remodel of Jacumba Hot Springs and Spa, Dave Landman. Dave, 5 years ago, I had a buddy of mine call me, Gordy Dawson. And you know Gordy? And he said, hey, there's this place called Jacumba Hot Springs that has been refurbished. I said, hold on. I used to go to that place back in the day when it was a little run down, and I loved it then, but I love it even more now. You've really fixed this place up.
Thank you.
So tell us why you did it, what your goal is for this town.
We'd like to see the town grow. It was dying. I own another business the other end of town, and I relied on the people here to as customers, and a lot of my people out there came down here and were employees at other places down there. So we just wanted to make the town grow. And this place had become pretty much, like you said, run down. The restaurant was pretty much closed. The bar was serving a little beer and wine, but all in all, it was out of it. So we took it about 5-6 years ago and remodeled it.
And thanks for having us. 5th year in a row, Clint's Ride Club. I love this.
All right.
Okay, this is very funny because they put this sheriff's line do not cross in front of our bikes, but they let us park in front of our hotel rooms. Pretty cool. And here is your 5-second gratuitous motorcycle shot before Cocktail Karaoke.
Living my life in a slow day. Different girl every night at a hotel. I ain't seen the sunshine 3 damn days. You wanna sing? Yeah. Feeling up on cocaine and whiskey. Wish I had a good love to this week. Lord, I wonder if I'll ever change my ways. Next to hers, I'll put your picture away. Sit down and cry today. I can't look at you while I'm lying.
Yeah.
They're all friends of mine. I just called to say